Whiteley, Searle, Stewart, oh, that's a big tackle. That was important. Made by Charlie Atkinson, the fullback tonight. And that was a try-saving tackle, you're tempted to think. Still Leicester pressing. Once more with Kata at those feet. Great big bus driving through. That's how close they are. Thompson, epic. Gloucester defence, but Leicester drive underneath. So much to admire about that Leicester try. Finished off by the Kiwi flanker James Thompson.
This one should come out.
Step him round, play it away. Step him round.
Kata. Oh, again, he's tiptoed his way through. I'm not sure tiptoeing is the right phrase, but you can see for yourself what Solomone Kata is all about.
The gap just opens up the parting of the Red Sea.
Well, hang on, we'll go see him go quickly. Leicester.
A little bit of ambition, and Hassel Collins, and he gathers the kick. Might score, will score, will he? No, or maybe yes, who knows? That was mad.
Brilliant. Gets tackled there, scrambles for the line. Oh, that's brilliant.
Purple 15 is off his feet, sliding across, trying to make a tackle. He must be on his feet to make a tackle. Therefore, if that player doesn't do that, the try will probably have been scored, so it's going to be a yellow card and a penalty try against.
Leicester's try so far, James Thompson, Solomone Kata, and the penalty try just before half-time, which means that Gloucester are a man down for the first 10 minutes. Charlie Atkinson's yellow. Stewart looking to find those gaps and finding them quickly. And the scrum half, Tom Whiteley, a landmark night for him. His 50th game as a Tiger, and already a bonus point try for Leicester. Rampant Tigers.
Well, how good Stewart been in the last few months.
Neil Chivers, touch judge on the far side, and the ball's loose, and Leicester might score, and they do. And it's the skipper. Gloucester had the line out, but Ross Byrne's reaction told us that he wasn't overly happy with the quality of the kick. He'd have wanted that a little bit closer to the try line, as it is, from best part of 20 metres. Gloucester working, sick time into the Leicester 22 now. Is this the moment to score their first? Clark will hope so. Plenty of opportunity away on that right-hand side, and this is Hathaway in. First Premiership game of the season, and he has scored Gloucester's first try of the night. Stewart, Searle, Hassel Collins offered to come in field to help out, still creates the win. Searle on his own there. Oh, Billy Searle beginning to enjoy the time of his rugby life as a Tiger. Tarek Hafar, England A prop, part of the match night squad again.
So I'm looking at a 20-minute red card here. It's a highly dangerous act. We can't consider mitigation here, but we're not seeing it as a high level of force, so it's going to be a 20-minute red card. Is everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
Are we going to look at a list of contenders, or is it just going to be Kata? Do we cut to the quick tonight?
We will look at a list, but they're all from one team.
Here we go. Chesham striding away. Chesham's back and falling before the line, but his large frame takes him over it. And Leicester having a party a week out from Christmas. And instead it's Cam Jordan. And Gloucester with the extra man, the determination to drive lilac shirts over the line. Carl Dixon looks once, looks twice. And Leicester join Bath at the top of the Gallagher PREM with this bonus point win. Fourth win in a row. Solomone Kata was a star, earning himself an extra dollop of cranberry sauce on the 25th. Leicester winning it 7 tries to 2, very impressively. Leicester 45, Gloucester 14.
Solomone, how do you enjoy that tonight? You got through a lot of work.
You know, really proud of the boys, you know, all the effort that we put in. The whole week we focus on that, on this game. And really, you can see it out there. You know, we put the play out there, so it's good.
And you went over yourself for a try. We wondered if you might tell us how that felt. Tell us how the seas opened up for you and Christmas came early. You can actually have a look up there on the big screen if you want and talk us through it, Solomone.
Honestly, so lucky, you know, there's space right there. Took the opportunity there, but, you know, all credit for the boys, especially the scrums. You know, they're looking pretty good tonight, so it's good.
I was hoping you'd credit the scrums. I was hoping you would. Now, big game out the way, got through a lot of work tonight. I believe you've got a 9-day turnaround now before you play Exeter Chiefs. So just tell us, what have you got planned for Christmas?
To be honest, I got my family here, mum and dad from Tonga. Then I spend time with them, even my wife and my kids. You know, got nothing much, so yeah.
Concentrate on the recovery, yeah? Solomone, well played. Gallagher PREM man of the match. Well done, mate. George, not a pleasant night for you and the boys tonight. Where do you think it went away from you?
Well, look, I mean, we weren't accurate enough. We made a lot of line breaks. We had a lot of opportunities, especially in the first half. I think first 20, we really needed to take some points out of the pressure we had. And then that yellow card just before half-time, that 10 minutes, Leicester get 3 tries and gets away from us. So, you know, our overall accuracy's got to be a lot better than that.
So do you finish a game like this and think this is actually a game we can review and learn from, as opposed to a game you want to sweep under the carpet?
Oh, 100%. Like, we got to learn from that. I think, as I say, we created plenty. We had plenty of opportunities to take points, score tries. But if you don't do it here, you're going to be defending a long time, and you know, you've got to defend really hard. And look, I don't think anyone threw the towel in. The boys worked hard. It's just we probably went 15 phases, drop a ball. Leicester took advantage of it, end up down the other end, and it's too hard to come to places like this and do that.
And I was just looking at the benches that came on, respective benches, and no lack of effort. And we're not talking quite about Springbok levels, but Tigers are able to bring on Ches and Jack Van Poortvliet, experienced internationals. That sort of depth, is that something you're working towards with the signings you've made, or is that just a matter of, put crudely, how much cash you can spend?
Oh no, look, I mean that is obviously the angle we're going down with our spending for next season. You know, like you say, we want to be in the position to have that sort of strength in depth. You know, we've worked really hard to grow a young group at Gloucester and get them ready for the Prem, and we have got that. But you know, we've still got a bit of work to do before we're in that position, and that's what we are trying to do.
This time last year we had a pretty bad loss to Bristol before Christmas, so the guys are very determined to have a good performance. So hopefully Santa comes down, we can enjoy the couple of days over Christmas.
There was a lot of set-piece action, a good bit of dominance out there and some fierce stuff from the boys up front, but there does seem to be an appetite from Leicester Tigers to attack whenever the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, it's something we've worked on, mate. Like, I think, you know, it takes time. There's obviously a lot of moving parts in attack, so, you know, we've been working in the background around trying to move the ball a little bit. We know that, you know, set pieces are always going to be bread and butter at Leicester Tigers, mate, but if we can actually, you know, be a bit smarter on the back of that, you know, hopefully we can have some more performances like that.
And a good few players shone tonight. Freddie Stewart just looks like he's getting better and better this season, this last 18 months. Solomone Kata, player of the match, fantastic. But just a word on Billy Surley. He's moved around a bit as Billy, but he seems to have found somewhere where he's very, very comfortable to try things. He looks in fantastic form.
Yeah, it is. I think, you know, we challenged Billy when he first arrived that, you know, obviously 10 jersey was free, and, you know, we've got some good 10s here with James O'Connor and Orlando Bailey. So, mate, we've challenged all three of them to take the role over, and Billy's obviously been playing well of late. Look, mate, we just want them to express themselves. They're smart footballers. You can see Fred's development over the last few months. It's just letting him be freer and back their own instinct.